Top 11 week. Ike, how you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling pretty good, Brother Spike. Rain? Are you kidding me? Phillies are coming off a sweep. It's like sunshine outside. I don't see any rain. I don't see any rain. Fightings are doing well. They're headed on the right track, being led by Alec Boehm and Otto. Not Otto Graham. Otto Kemp.
Automatic.
Automatic. I love it. Jackie Baseball. I know you got to be feeling good today. How is your boy?
I am feeling good, and what a great Father's Day weekend. I mean, what a nice Father's Day weekend. We saw Tiger Woods win the U.S. Open yesterday. That was a great sign.
Tiger Woods did not win the U.S. Open.
No, but it was in a rain delay or whatever, and they showed an old highlight.
That was much more exciting than the actual U.S.
Started
Open
welling
yesterday.
up a little bit, and all you idiots, they call this team dead. And so they can't beat good teams. 5 of 6 against teams over 500.
He's peacocking in there. He's peacocking.
There it is.
He's feeling good.
Week to week with this guy and how he feels about the Phils.
We're back.
Yeah. Well, it is a very, very big show as we kick off Top 11 week. I know you've heard the other shows talking about it, and we appreciate those guys for getting their votes in. Almost everybody on the WIP staff got their list into us this year.
Great group participation this year.
Yeah.
One thing I haven't noticed, lack of thank yous.
Yeah, there has been a lack of thank yous. You're welcome for the content, everybody. You're welcome for the content. But the Top 11 kicks off really with our show today. Yes. And by the way, later on, and we'll get to this in a moment, Joe DeCamara joins us at 4 to talk about his list. We'll get to that. We'll get to him in a moment. This is how it's going to work. If you don't remember Top 11 from last year, chances are you don't remember how it worked, and chances are we didn't even do it this exact way last year. So here's how it is. The official list, now you'll hear lists from WIP staff, you'll hear lists from us, you'll give your list, but the official list is made up of your votes from last week and WIP staff votes. They are weighted equally 50-50 in the official Top 11 list, which we will reveal all week. Every day at 2:30, starting with today, we will reveal another part of the list. So today, we will start at the bottom of the list, and at 2:30 today, we will reveal number 11 and number 10. Then tomorrow, 9 and 8, 7 and 6, and then finally on Friday, we will reveal 3, 2, and 1. We will reveal our list throughout the week. Ike will be first today. He is going first, even though he is the headliner, because we're all a little worried about Ike changing his list as the week goes on.
Which he will.
Yeah, so we wanted to get him on first today.
Fair concern.
Yes.
That's a fair concern.
So that'll be at 4:30 today. We'll have some surprises. We have Jolly on with us at Thursday to give his list. Elliot's list tomorrow, I'm sure, will cause lots of fights. So thank you for all the voting at 94WIP.com. So again, your votes are half the list and WIP votes are the other half of the list. Now, Ike, the first person I believe to reveal his list on the air today was actually Joe DeCamara. Yeah. And I didn't hear, I need confirmation, but I was told that he kept calling it top 10. Even though it's top 11.
Very disrespectful.
Incredible disrespect.
That does not surprise me at all.
No. Now, as I read through his list, you might notice a notable, what's the word I'm looking for? A notable omission from this list. So Joe's list went like this. Number 11, Ranger Suarez. Number 10, Jordan Mailata. Number 9, Quinyon Mitchell. Number 8, Landon Dickerson. Number 7, Zach Baun. Number 6, Lane Johnson. Number 5, Jalen Carter. Number 4, A.J. Brown. Number 3, Zach Wheeler. Number 2, Bryce Harper. And number 1, Saquon Barkley. So Ike, as you notice, Joe DeCamara did not put Jalen Hurts on his top 11 list.
Yeah, let me just say this, because this is going to be a great week of finally unveiling this top 11 athlete list in Philadelphia. The fans who've had their chance to vote and submit their list. I respect everybody who works here, who have submitted lists to contribute to what we're doing here in the afternoon. But, Joe DeCamara is sitting on the morning show. He's sitting on the morning show. That's a prime time slot.
Yeah, some would say the second best on the station.
Oh, there's no doubt. At best, it's the second best.
Yes.
And you got to watch out for that midday show.
Right,
they're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
That midday show. But I'm saying, so what he says carries a lot of weight. Whether you believe him or not, I'm just saying he's on a platform to where he reaches a lot of people. Now, his list, okay, there are athletes on there I'm okay with because they're quite frankly on my list. Let me just say this. The fact that Jalen Hurts is not a top 11 athlete on his list, I'm not going to even go off on Joe, because I'm going to give Joe time to explain why he doesn't have Jalen on his top 11 list. He's coming on with us, so I'll wait to unleash on him. But this is what got me. This is what is bothering me, because he is a representative of not a lot of people, but that minority, that vocal minority that still has doubt in Jalen Hurts. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. We've, as a Philadelphia sports fan base, as an Eagle fan base, have often complained about the guy who lines up under center in that position as to whether or not he has the chops to get it done. We've had great players play at that position, right? Like we've had the Randall Cunninghams, the Ron Jaworskis, the Donovan McNabbs, Michael Vicks, Wentz, Foles. It's great players that have played that position, and they've all been under that scrutiny. I get that. But this dude has been able to accomplish something that those other guys have not been able to accomplish. Now, we want to go through all the I don't know, ancillary sort of reasons as to why his resume looks the way it looks and why he's viewed the way he's viewed. And even I've got caught up in that debate. I've gotten caught up in that debate. But here's what I don't do. I don't disrespect the man. And I feel like this is flat out disrespect. You don't have Jalen Hurts in your top 11 athlete in this city? The guy just won the Super Bowl. He's a Super Bowl MVP. How is he not one of the top athletes in this city? He plays the most critical position, the most scrutinized position, the most difficult position to play because of the scrutiny, because you're never satisfied with what he does at that position. I don't mean him, I mean figuratively, the quarterback position. We're never satisfied unless you win. Then this guy goes and wins, and we're still not satisfied. I don't get it. He's not perfect. There's an argument, elite, all this other stuff, but this is just flat out disrespectful to me. And we got to stop it. We got to stop it. You're an Eagles fan. I'm an Eagles fan. DeCamara's an Eagles fan. Fritz is a semi-Eagles fan.
Come on.
But the idea that we don't appreciate the guy who plays the most important position, the most critical position on the team that matters the most in this city.
Easy.
The team that matters the most. This dude gets the least amount of respect of any athlete in this town. I'm ready to say that. He gets the least amount of respect for the stature that he holds, the importance that he holds, the significance that he plays in the sports fabric of this town. This dude gets the least amount of respect, man. Oh, now you want to play the violin.
I saw him laughing. I was wondering what was coming.
This is what he wants to do. This is what he wants to do. Listen, I feel like this is the beginning. This is the first day. DeCamara, this is nonsense. And I'm waiting on the rest of these lists to come out to see where Jalen Hurts is disrespected at by a lot of you.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I just don't think it's crazy. I have him on my list. For sure. I do. I'm going to reveal that he's on my list.
It's good of you he made your top 11 list.
For sure. But, I think if Joe is talking about what he sees, and what he sees is a player that isn't, if I go through his list and I say to myself, is Saquon better at being running back than Jalen is at being quarterback? I would say yes. Is Bryce Harper better? All these questions, Zach Wheeler, A.J. Brown, Jalen Carter.
I don't know if Bryce Harper is better at his position than Jalen is.
You don't know if Bryce Harper is...
I'm ready to say that now. I'm ready to argue that now.
Zach Wheeler, A.J. Brown, Jalen Carter, Lane Johnson, Zach Bond. Do you see what I'm saying?
Zach Bond did it 1 year.
I understand from a resume perspective and an accomplishment perspective, but if and we all talked about how we're doing our list, right?
Even from a talent, you don't see the talent.
Look, it's a deep class in Philadelphia right now. And when you're this is much more difficult this year than it was last year.
Yeah.
And I saw, Gilio has him at 9, and some people have him at 6, and blah blah blah. And
9. That's also disrespectful.
I just don't. I think if
Brad Gilio kept him in the top 11.
If the list is most accomplished, if you're looking at resume, he's got to be on there. If you're looking at what you see, I could see an argument for not having him on there. It all just depends on what's most important to you. And if Joe is saying what he sees is not it, then I guess I kind of get it.
Nah, I don't get it. Over the last year?
Yes.
You mean tell me over the last year?
Yes, certainly over the last year. The last year more than anything. The last year more than anything. I mean, last year we had questions.
You know why his last year is viewed the way it's viewed, in all honesty? It's because he set a bar that's so much higher from what he did in 2022. We're still looking for that. And I get that. He was the runner-up MVP. That's what we're looking for. I'm not telling you his numbers last year were outstanding or amazing. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that they are less appreciated because of the standard that he set. He set. Because if those were 28 touchdowns, if they were 10 more passing touchdowns, would you say anything? So take away 10 of his rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
Even those aren't rushing, but
they are rushing touchdowns.
Wow.
They're thrown into the end zone.
Yeah. He gets pushed.
Yeah.
They fought for it.
Take 10 of those away.
Okay.
Yeah.
And give him 10 passing touchdowns.
It makes a big difference.
But they're still touchdowns.
Yeah, but it matters.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
You
can tell me they're both worth 6 points. I don't blame you.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
All right. 215-592-9494.
Yes, they are both worth 6 points.
What should matter more? What you see with your eyes or the resume? Because that's really what it's coming down to. I think Joe, and we'll talk to him at 4 o'clock, is going to say when he watches him, he doesn't see him as one of the best guys. And I'm looking at the list and thinking about the last year, and has Saquon been better? Has Wheeler been better? Has AJ been better? Has Jalen Carter? I think you could make an argument
AJ has not been better.
You could be, well,
That's
part of
because
that
of
is
someone.
Yeah.